Tesla chief Elon Musk offered to buy Twitter for $41 billion. Musk's Twitter bid moved toward day after his denial to join the company's board despite being the largest shareholder. In a letter addressing Twitter chairman Bret Taylor on Thursday, he offered 51.20 per share, saying the company has extraordinary potential and that he will unlock it. The billionaire tech entrepreneur, the largest shareholder of Twitter with an over 9% stake, said during a TED Talk event that the platform has become kind of de facto down the square.
It's very important for there to be an inclusive arena for free speech where all, Twitter has become kind of the de facto town square. It's really important that people have both the reality and the perception that they are able to speak freely within the bounds of the law. So one of the things that I believe Twitter should do is open source the algorithm and make any changes to people's tweets. If they're emphasized or de-emphasized, that action should be made apparent so anyone can see that action has been taken. So there's no sort of behind-the-scenes manipulation, either algorithmically or manually.
A source familiar with the matter told Reuters that Twitter CEO Parag Agrawal sought to reassure employees during a meeting on April 14 that the company was not being held hostage by the news of Elon Musk's offer to buy the company. Mr. Agrawal responded that the board was acting in the best interest of shareholders. I quote, "I have a strong point of view that people are critical of our services. Their voice is something that we must emphasize so that we can learn and get better." Elon Musk's wealth. Musk is the world's wealthiest man according to Forbes with nearly $265 billion fortunes. But much of his money tied up in Tesla stock is owned 17% of his company, according to Factsheet, which is valued at more than $1 trillion, and SpaceX is a private space company. Musk said on Thursday in his interview, "I don't think this will be sometime painful and I'm sure that I will be able to acquire it." Forbes note that he already has more than half of his Tesla stake as loan collateral. Saudi Prince bin Talal, who owns a major stake in social media platform Twitter, rejected Elon Musk's offer to acquire 100% stake in the company for $43 billion. Bin Talal is the richest single Saudi Arabia with $16.5 billion fortune, the Bloomberg billionaire index showed. Most of his wealth derived from 95% ownership of Kingdom Holding Company. The tweet by the Saudi prince prompted a rapid retreat from Musk, who was asked how many shares the investor held for Twitter and what are the kingdom's views on freedom of speech for journalists. According to 2015 regulatory filings since the news agency Bloomberg, Saudi Prince Al-Wad bin Talal, along with his Kingdom Holding Company, owned 5.2% stake, a social media platform. The Bloomberg Billionaire Index estimates the position is now about 4.4% of Twitter. In a reaction, former Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey has responded by saying the choice of which algorithm to use or not should be open to everyone.